what you are going to work with. Those, all that needs to be settled here. Are you getting it now? Yes. All that, so you know what exactly you are working with, you know the variables and things like that, all that you have, and then you know that you are leaving, because there are timelines going forward. We'll tell you when we have the next virtual contact and what we expect and what we'll be presenting. All right, good morning everyone one more time, and let's have is it Dr. Ogungbeson now, Abi? Joshua Ogungbeson. Yeah. I'm correct, Abi? Yeah, correct. All right, let's put our hands together for
Good morning, our facilitators. Good morning, fellow colleagues. Yesterday's recap. We started yesterday by having a group photograph with ourselves and our colleagues and facilitators, especially for those of us that left yesterday. And thereafter, we came into the room, to the lecture room, and Dr. Gundile came on board and tried to share what we've done so far with us. And thereafter, we celebrated our last rep, the Sparkle last rep. And then we sang for her. After that, we started the day with presentation. We had presentation in order, alphabetically. We started with our class rep, thereafter Dr. Adeye, and we continue like that. And our work was looked into and critiqued by ourselves and our facilitators, and we are told to add certain input and modify some things. That thereafter we come on board again and represent. And some of us too, particularly myself, because of challenges of data sets, I was told that it's better I move away from that area of work. Thereafter, Professor Asa came on board too and taught us analyzing DHS data on do's and don'ts. What do you say, sir? Just a lesson. And we are told that some things we are never to do and some we are to do, and we are told that first thing that we need to romance our DHS very well and understand the code manual documents guide before we go into anything about analyzing DHS data. And we are also advised to download NDHS final report and romance it very well. And he laid emphasis that we should download the original data file because there are abridged ones. Then from there we move to the do's, that we should ensure that we retain original data file whenever we analyze, and we could do that by saving it with another file name, so we can go back to it even if we make any form of error or mistakes. Then from there we are able to be reminded of what Dr. Azam taught us. So Professor Asa took us through that route to help us to reflect on certain things on descriptive statistics that Dr. Azam lectured us on, and certain things were mentioned in there, particularly indicators. He asked us that what do we understand by indicators, and we are able to understand what indicators meant that it's the same thing as the variable. And thereafter, Dr. Zhang came on board and took us on starter. So we continue from where we ended on Monday. But meanwhile, before he went straight into yesterday's lesson, he also helped us to reflect on some of the things he said on Monday and was able to go over them one after the other so that we can really get the full grasp of Stata. And thereafter, he went into yesterday's lecture where he was able to take us through on how to analyze Stata data, especially talking about the bivariate analysis, where we look into chi-square, we look into PRT test, and multivariate analysis too, where we looked into especially binary regression. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Ogunbese.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Jesus.
All right, hope they recap give us an idea of what we've done. Let me check if they are ready with the tea break.